Hi, it's Eve. I'm back with another video. Today is the 14th of March and my makeup's a mess, so don't mind me. I went to go out last night and remembered there's a pandemic, so I can't go out. Also, if you can hear talking, it's Mother's Day and my housemate is chatting next door to her mum. That's nice. I just went off the phone to mine, so... Today in my album review, I'm going to be reviewing Notes on a Conditional Form by the 1975, which is exciting because I don't know a lot about the 1975 apart from the fact that everything I've heard from them has been good. They're a band I haven't really explored very much, so there is that. I realised as I started listening to this album that I picked another really long one, like yesterday's The Ascension, and there's a lot of parallels between Sufjan Stevens' The Ascension and this one, in actually quite a few ways, which I'll talk about. Yeah, I'm familiar with the 1975. I like a lot of their sort of previous stuff. I think Matt Healy's seems really cool. Like, I know he's got a lot of fans, so what can I say? Also, this review is going to be really short because I've had to go to work in like 10 minutes, so I'm sorry, this is going to be really rushed. I apologise, but it is a quick review, so there we go. So this is a really interesting album actually in many ways. It really captured my attention throughout. They use a lot of different styles. They open with like a speech from like Greta Thunberg, which is interesting. And they kind of bookend the album with like lots of sort of talking and sort of set pieces. I suppose set pieces are the best way to put it because it does feel like theatrical. I do think that's what they're kind of trying to go for, like a theatrical sort of film piece thing. And I think for the most part it works. It's dynamic and it changes its sort of like sound quite throughout. I really like sort of Matty's lyrics. They're very confessional and they're quite vivid, and I suppose vivid is actually a word I would all around describe this album. And as I said before, it's not dissimilar to Sufjan Stevens' The Ascension in that it is quite different and out there and kind of chaotic. And here's the thing, I think the chaoticness is kind of where it falls down a little bit. Because it's like quite chaotic in its sound, it's difficult to really follow as an album, as a coherent piece of work. I think definitely, like, I haven't listened to any of their previous albums, but they have a lot of sort of like songs in the past that have been sort of very radio friendly. And although I'd say songs on here are radio friendly, I wouldn't necessarily say that they all merge well together. I mean, there's like People, which is one of the songs they released, and it's my favourite song on there, and it's quite gritty and heavy. You have a song like that, then you have another single with like If You're Too Shy Let Me Know, which is quite ballady and also kind of creepy. I don't know, I don't really like that song, I'm not a fan. And there's stuff in between that I'm not gonna lie, I can't really remember because it's so wild and chaotic that it kind of becomes difficult to pick out songs after a point. It just becomes the loud one or the kind of quiet, this one or the quiet one or the slow one or the one with talking in it. I feel like maybe if I listened to this album like a lot, perhaps I would develop a new appreciation for it though, and then I think that might be something I will do. I will re-listen to this album and sort of find something new to be interested in it about. The problem is I'm kind of looking at things face value and doing a quick review, so it's hard for me to do that and really commit myself to doing that. Production-wise, this album's really good, but I don't expect anything less from a big band like 1975. They are a pretty huge band. They've played arenas and stuff, so yeah, production-wise it's very nice. It does sound really good. The presentation is interesting, and I think I'm right in thinking as well this album came out right before the first lockdown, which makes it kind of a historical album in its own little way, weird as it sounds. Yeah, I'm very mixed on how I feel about this one actually. I'll be interested to see what you all think. I don't know if I enjoyed it, but also I'm not going to say I didn't enjoy it at all. Very, very mixed on this one. Anyway, thank you for watching again. I really appreciate it. See you all later.